In this installment, we're going to be going over the NFL bets for Thursday Night Football between the Detroit Lions and Green Bay Packers. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to give you the winning ingredients for our Thursday Night Football matchup between the Packers and the Detroit Lions. We have an NFC North battle here. But before we deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetJetsD. Don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91, and don't forget about that Patreon. Right now, we're at the homepage of the YouTube channel, currently at 8.71 thousand subscribers. This is the road to 10K, and we're well on our way because you guys are showing up each and every single day. If you already subscribed, continue to like and comment. That helps the YouTube algorithm so we can go to a much broader audience. All right, now for the Patreon, I know in the previous video we had the +6 on the Browns. Obviously, Jameis Winston did everything in his power to not let the Browns cover. That was just one of those weird bad beats, but that was the correct play. They were there. They kept that game close all game long, and Jerry Jeudy stood out. We absolutely dominated. So despite the fact of Jameis Winston, there was another way to win, and we dominated it on Thursday Night Football. Jerry Jeudy was one of my touchdowns that I love anytime. That came through at +260. Crazy odds for him. I gave out this parlay here. Jerry Jeudy, anytime touchdown. Jerry Jeudy over 59 yards where he had 235. And then Jerry Jeudy over 5 receptions. He had 9. That cash for +393. And then our touchdown parlay again. 2 weeks ago, we smashed for over $700, and then a week before that, we smashed for over 1K, and now here we smashed for over 600 in this touchdown parlay here. Javonte Williams, Jerry Jeudy, David Njoku, all cash +3,038. As you can see right here, that was a beautiful, beautiful anytime touchdown parlay that I gave out to everybody. If you want winning plays, all right, you sign up right now in that description section right now. Click it, get connected with the community here. It's not just me. I'm giving out these touchdown parlays. Everyone else is posting their plays in that group chat. You get connected, you get to winning. And that's what it's all about. So sign up right now. I'm so excited to announce I have partnered with BetStamp and Sign Up Expert to provide you guys with an easier way to sign up with any sportsbook in your area. If you go to the link in the description down below, you will be directed to this page you see here. It automatically displays all available sportsbooks in your area plus their current promotions. For example, you could take the plays given in this video and apply it to any other sportsbooks you don't currently have and reap the rewards. Now let's get into the slate. Starting off in Ford Field here, Detroit Lions 11-1. They are on a 10-game winning streak. Green Bay Packers 9-3. NFC North battle here. Very important matchup for these two teams fighting for the NFC North crown. Still available there for the Packers if they can muster up some courage here in this game against their rival. Looking at the current odds, -190 on the money line for the Detroit Lions, with the comeback of the Packers at a +155. Point spread at +3.5. And then we have the total points at 51. Public bet percentage here, 86% of the bets, 73% of the money, all over the Detroit Lions here. And for the point spread, a little bit closer here, 55% of the bets, 56% of the money, slightly towards the side of the Detroit Lions. And for the total bets, 56% of the bets, 64% of the money towards the over 51 total points here. Looking at the injury report here for these two teams, Green Bay Packers, positive sign. They're looking like Jair Alexander is going to be coming back in this game. Their number one corner here. Corey Ballantyne on the other end is trending towards not playing. He has 2 DNPs. We'll see what happens on Wednesday. Adrian Cooper, linebacker. We'll see what happens with him. He's trending towards being out as well. Everyone else should be fine for the game coming up here on Thursday. For the Detroit Lions, this team is dealing with a lot of defensive interior issues here. We saw in that game on Thanksgiving, this team got decimated on the D line. That could be very important in this game, especially in an in-division matchup here. And you're talking about going up against Josh Jacobs, all right? Taylor Decker, 2 DNPs. He's trending towards being out, their tackle. And then the issue here, the defensive line is dealing with major issues. We'll see if any one of these guys can give it a limited on Wednesday. If not, all 3 of them will be out. Okay, Levi, D tackle, 2 DNPs. Joshua Pascal, 2 DNPs. And DJ Reader, their free agent get, who's a run stuffer, 2 DNPs. So we got to find out on Wednesday if it's at least one of these guys or 2 of these guys can go. We'll see, but they are trending in very negative way here in this game going up against the Green Bay Packers. All right, so we already know if we're looking at it here, Packers have been pretty hot the last 3 games, beating Miami, San Francisco, and Chicago. And the Detroit Lions have been on a roll for a while now, 10 in a row. Will the streak continue? Well, if it was going to end, you got the right team here in the Green Bay Packers. They faced them in November 3rd. They lost to them 24-14. That was a close game there. It really was just the second quarter where the Detroit Lions were able to put things away against the Green Bay Packers. Now, if you have an avenue to beat the Detroit Lions, you need to handle the run game, all right? In that game there, they did do a decent job here, only allowing 3.9 yards to carry. They did allow over 100 yards rushing, but it was one of the better efforts here going up against the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions usually just run over every single body and put over well over 200 yards rushing on each and every team that they face. All right, so the Green Bay Packers, that's going to be their game plan here. Can they stop the run so you can force Jared Goff? The worst player here is Jared Goff, okay? That's the person that is holding this team back. Even when they were winning games, but they were struggling because of Jared Goff. He had turnover issues, and they were getting by with that run game, all right? They are masking their issue. Their issue is Jared Goff, all right? So hopefully we'll see if he can get him over the hump, but we already know what Jared Goff is. He is not an elite top-tier talent quarterback, all right? Game manager, all right? So we saw a decent performance there from Green Bay, where they're being put in a situation here where they got the game plan. Can they facilitate it here? Can Jordan Love step up? He was not able to throw for a touchdown in that game. He's going to have to step up against this team here. And the best way to do it is with the running game, all right? Even if I look at fantasy points allowed to opposing running backs here with the stats, the Detroit Lions are top 5 in the league, as you can see, three overall. They're only allowing 66 yards a game, 4 yards a carry. But when we go back to that injury report, these are very major factors here. If all 3 of these guys are out, this is gonna be a much easier route for the Green Bay Packers to facilitate offense against the Detroit Lions, sustain drives, have Jordan Love on the field, create opportunities, and get it to your weapons and play off the play action. All right, so that's what we're going to be aiming for here. This is the second game between these 2 teams. You expect a better effort here in these division matchups. They are very key, and they tend to come down to the wire between these 2 teams. So the value in this game, especially if we get news about those D linemen for the Lions, will be on the side of the Packers, creating offense, running the football against the decimated D-line of the Detroit Lions. So for this game here, we're going to go with the point spread of the +3.5. I like for the over-under. I'm slightly leaning towards that over 51. I think it's going to be really close. That's going to be our secondary play. So I'm going to lean over 51 in this game since the first one went under 51. I think that Jordan Love can create in this particular environment. He was not able to get touchdowns. I don't see that happening in this one. I think he gets a touchdown or 2 and stops those interceptions. And hopefully that the Green Bay Packers getting Jair Alexander, that's going to be a boost there to definitely, hopefully, contain Amon-Ra St. Brown and force Jared Goff into some bad situations. I like the over in this one, all right? So for our plays, value is on the Packers. We're getting 3 and the hook. Take that right now before it goes down. 3 and the hook. +3.5 And for the total, we're going to go over 51 in this game. We expect a bounce back performance from Jordan Love in this game. We expect another continued performance from Josh Jacobs, who has been on an absolute tear right now, and he's getting an opportunity to go up against a weakened Detroit Lions D line. All right, so those are going to be our plays. Let me know in that comment section down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? We could definitely debate about that down below. If you want to sign up for the winning plays, guys, I'm telling you, you want the touchdown parlay for Thursday, you click that subscribe button right now, that description section, subscribe, get into it with the community, and lock in. All right, so this is your boy Chef D. I'll be back very soon. Peace out.